You would think that by now I would know which side the headphones are supposed to be on, but sometimes I don't. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin, and today we're listening once again to Jethro Tull, this time, actually once again, with two songs, Wond'ring Aloud and Up to Me, of course off of their 1971 album, Aqualung. I noticed that these two songs were also quite short, so I figured why not just throw them together. I want to absolutely thank you guys so much for enjoying the channel and for all the views and shares that you guys have been doing here on the channel. At the beginning of the year, I had made a goal that I wanted to see if I could get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and it's kind of picking up steam. Like I'm surprised. Like I put that goal out there because I just wanted something so that I could reach towards. But I mean, we're just passing 6,000 right now, and I've never imagined it would get to that point. So that's pretty cool. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. Thank you so much for all your emails as well. I'm sorry if it takes me a while to respond to your DMs, to the emails. There's a lot of them starting to flow in. But let's do it. This is Wond'ring Aloud, which will lead into Up to Me.
Wond'ring aloud how we feel today. Last night sipped the sunset, my hand in her hair. We are our own saviors as we start, both our hearts beating live into each other. Wond'ring aloud, will the years treat us well? As she floats in the kitchen, I'm tasting the smell. Yeah. Of toast as the butter runs, then she comes, spilling crumbs on the bed. And I shake my head, and it's only the giving that makes you what you are.
To the cinema and leave you in a wimpy bar. You tell me that we've gone too far. Come running up to me. Make the scene at Cousin Jack's. Leave him to put the bottles back. Mends his glasses that are cracked. Well, that's one up to me. Hey. Cloud to ride at the tennis club inside. Trouser cuffs hung far too wide. Well, it was up to me. Eyes down on your bicycle, you know it feels like an icicle. The yellow-fingered smoky girl is looking up to me. Yeah. I'm a common working man with a half of bitter bread and jam. And if it pleases me, I'll put one on your man when the copper fades away. Oh, it's up to me. Season comes to pass, the day-glow pirate sings at last. And if I laughed a bit too fast, well, it was up to me. Take you to the cinema and leave you in a wimpy bar. You tell me that we've gone too far, come running up to me. Hey.
Well, it's almost going to the next song. Not quite yet. We'll get there. That was a perfect way to end side A of the album. Wond'ring Aloud was this nice, just soft acoustic piece. Of course, taking their folk influences into incorporation into the music. And I actually wasn't sure if the rest of the side was going to end, with a whisper or with a bang. But it kind of ends with a half whisper, half bang. Because Up To Me is this nice rocker, but not necessarily as upbeat and not necessarily as energetic as, say, the opener, Aqualung. But there's a lot of energy in its mid-tempo melodicness. And I love that main melody that they come back to. Bum, bum, ba, da, ba, da, bum, bum. There's some really nice entrances with the electric guitar as that comes in. I really like the rhythm section. I like the drums and the percussion used, as well as his singing, which actually stands out a lot to me in both tracks. From the more intimate moments of Wond'ring Aloud into like the playfulness, but still a little bit of power behind him in here and Up To Me. That's a beautiful entrance.
Will the air.
I like how it starts off with the acoustic guitar and then it slowly morphs into something that's very delicate, very beautiful. I love the way that the piano just like works its way in there. Eventually, the strings work their way in there, and it just swirls into this nice mix of just like bliss. Wond'ring Aloud feels like a more observational and self-contained piece of music where he's kind of talking about what's around him as he talks about someone bringing him toast. But at the same time, it also seems a little introspective as he's wondering aloud. He's thinking out loud. He's taking in what he's saying, but he's also reflecting upon that and maybe what it means to him. Soft spoken, and really, like always, he has a lot of passion in his voice, even as soft as it may seem. Because passion doesn't come across the louder you sing. That's not how passion works. That's not how emotion and feel works. When it comes to singing like this, which is so personal and so intimate for us as the audience, it can come across in just the way he delivers certain words and his enunciation. Wond'ring aloud how we feel today. Last night sipped the sunset, my hand in her hair. We are our own saviors as we start both our hearts beating life into each other. Wond'ring aloud, will the years treat us well? He's really just wondering aloud. He's really just speaking out his thoughts. Like I said, what he's taking in, he's reflecting on the night he had before, and then also observing what's going on this morning, or the morning that he talks about in the second verse. As she brings him toast in bed and spills the crumbs, he's just literally wondering out loud. So I like songs like this and Cheap Day Return, where it's like a small little self-contained piece of self-reflection. And that sounds good. Come on, that's an entrance, right? Building up that main melody, starting to come in with the vocals and the drums. I really like that drum beat. The electric guitar comes in really heavily at some points. I love his singing as well, alongside with the flute in the background, still maintaining that slightly folky vibe that they always tend to have, at least in this album from what I'm hearing, because of that flute. It's like it's always there. It's funny because the flute has a presence throughout this whole album, but at certain moments, like for example there, it's more relegated to the background so it doesn't stand out as much. But if it was gone, it would sound like the room is empty because you need it there. That's their style, and that's what makes them Jethro Tull. I like how the guitar just comes in like for a brief moment and then gets back out of there. It's so weird because this song, Up to Me, I think is like a really good song. Like listening to it over again really quick. The transitions work so well. Everything moves along very nicely paced. And this is going to be one of those weird things where personal taste comes into it. I think that this is a really good song and I can recognize that it's a good song, but it's not my favorite that I've heard from them. There's nothing that I don't like about it. It's just, I actually prefer kind of some of the songs I've heard before from them already. The lyrics, take you to the cinema and leave you in a wimpy bar. You tell me we've gone too far, come running up to me. Make a scene at Cousin Jack's, leave him and put the bottles back. Man says glasses that I cracked, well that one's up to me. Well, it seems that he's making a little bit of trouble in some of the places he's gone. He went to the cinema and left whoever it was at a bar. You tell me we've gone too far or I've gone too far. Making a scene at Cousin Jack's, breaking his glasses. I'm assuming a fight broke out. It's up to him. It's up to me. He's taking responsibility for his actions. He did it. You know, he's not trying to make excuses. Buy a silver cloud to ride on. Pack the tennis club inside. Trouser cuffs hung too far wide. Well, it was up to me. I'm just assuming that someone that's like, you know, perhaps they're making trouble or perhaps they're just living their life the way they want to live it. And they're maybe not taking responsibility for their actions and how it, you know, affects others, but you know what? They're gonna just do what they want to do. It's so weird. This is a great song. Up to Me is really good. It's just not really one of my favorites, which is weird because I really do like it. I don't know. I'll listen to it again because I can definitely see it becoming something that I would like. Anyways, you guys are more than welcome to join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. Once again, thank you so much for watching and choosing this channel to watch. Thank you for helping me get to 10,000 subscribers. Hopefully, I'm assuming and hoping that one day we'll get there, but we'll just have to wait and find out. Thank you so much again for everything, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.